Hello everybody, I'm Rob Anderson. I want to start off by saying this is not a sales video, but it is a summary of what you're going to get on this course that I've created, okay? Now, the idea was to create a detailed course that taught people how to do keyword research, how to take it into a silo structured system, which gives for good website structure for Google. Okay, and then how to add that all to your WordPress website. It's going to only be WordPress. I then cover basic content tips, and I do cover some naughty shortcuts. Now, I repeat, it's not a sales video, even though you might be looking at this before you buy the course. I also need to point this out from the very beginning. There's no refunds. So you need to know for sure that what you're getting from me is what you're happy to pay for. I'm already over 20 videos. I really should click the button and see what happens. So it does go into detail. Some of those videos are 30, 40 minutes long. So treat them as chatty training. I try to keep some of the chatty down. Okay, so generally speaking, I've been targeting this course to two types of people. The first type, when it pictures up here, is for straightforward beginner bloggers, people that have been dabbling in blogging. They've just started blogging. They either have or haven't chosen their niche. They're already doing mommy blogging or travel blogging or anything like that, or they're doing online marketing, even e-commerce, because in fact my examples throughout this course focus on an e-commerce website. It's all the same system, but it's targeting the beginners that they can finally. You see, the problem is that you can get keyword courses everywhere, free, online. Go and look, there's keyword research everywhere. The problem is, how do you tie your keyword choice into the content in a structured way on your website? And there's not too many courses on that, and that's what this is about. So I'm helping the beginner bloggers. And then this is also part of a bigger course that I'm planning. It's not complete yet, so I'm hoping to get it there soon. And that's people with any kind of a debilitating problem, illness, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, MS, lupus, whatever it is. An illness that's caused you to be stuck at home and pretty much unemployable because of your problem, and yet you're not dead in the water. You just have pain and issues and occasional off days. Okay, so sometimes a lot of off days, and that's exactly the point. So my fibromyalgia course is going to focus very strongly on non-stressed online business ideas. But with that complete course from start to finish, it has to obviously cover keyword research. So this part will be done as a standalone course, but it will be included in that course. Which, by the way, brings me to something. This course doesn't cover niche research, which is a sometimes different and thing that you need to do. If I sell this course to more than X people and X number, let's say 10, at least 10 people email me and say, Rob, in one of your videos you said you will do a covering video for niche research. I will do it and then send it to all of those who've asked for it. And if you've left me with your email, to everybody, because niche research, where to start your business, is very important, but not complicated. Okay, so the course is not meant to be hugely, complicated keyword research. I also think that even though keyword research is vital, obviously this is a whole course on keyword research, I sometimes think that the industry, especially the SEO industry, goes far too deep to have us as business owners online, although I'm obviously a little bit further than that with this training and skills. We go too far in making you stress about how competitive that keyword is. Is it a long tail keyword, a buyer keyword? The truth is, find the keyword, build it, publish it, link to it, do internal linking, move on to the next keyword. Eventually, the bulk or the overall package that you're putting will still give Google a very good idea of what you're doing. So when you want to start to compete with the tiny fractions, that's different courses that you would need to do a year or two after you've built all of this and you've got it to a certain level. Okay. So on the keyword research, I'm going to go into a few different methods. Again, the mostly free stuff. In fact, I think it's all free. And that's just to give you an insight to different types of keywords, buyer keywords, menu keywords, category keywords, that kind of thing. It's kind of just core keyword research. It's important that you know where and how you can find those keywords. Right, then I do quite a few videos that go into the silo structure, because that's, for me, the most important thing that needs to be done. So I'll show you. It's actually very, very simple. In the end, the actual silo structure is in a single video, I think. But you have to understand the concept of the silo categories and groups, etc., to know that you've done it correctly, and that once you've published it at the end of this course and you've produced it, your content or your structure is good for years, months, whatever it is. Okay. So I then obviously go and show you how to add those keywords to your site. Again, this is about menu keywords, categories, that kind of thing, so that you know that your website's pre-built. And if you keep notes of it outside of your website, as far as how you're linking and stuff, you can make it a very, very powerful system. Incidentally, in the SEO world, there's a lot of people that claim that you don't need external links coming into your site. If you build your silo structure and your content correctly, and your internal linking is powerful, and then your pages are many, and I'm talking maybe 2 pages a day for forever, so you get to 1,000 pages, 2,000 pages eventually. People are telling me that those will rank very, very powerfully, and I believe them. However, so far, in my opinion, it's proven to be that you do still need backlinks, so that's something that's different, and that's SEO. Okay, because I've got this far and I've taught you how to do a silo, I'll show you basic stuff on how to add pages and posts, how to edit, how to change titles. A lot of it is just chatty stuff, but it all adds up to knowledge that will help you do what this whole point is. And the whole point is know how to do keyword research, add it to your page in a good site structural way, and then put content onto that website so that it actually gets your business working. You get leads. I couldn't help myself. I figured that if I'd got this far, I'm going to add the naughty shortcuts. Now, some of those are there because of the fibromyalgia people. In other words, that part of the course that they're going to have some kind of an issue or illness. And that's fine. So, but it's also very often something that people can't cope with, the actual writing of original content all the time. Now, the second step is pay for original content. That's fine. What if you can't? Well, then spun content is probably the next. Hand spun, not ordinary spun, hand spun content. Blah, blah, blah. It's all in there. Okay. So I repeat, if this was a sales page, I would have done it in a 60-second video, told you what you need and what you don't need. It's essentially a page, a video that tells you what's inside the course, and I hope I've covered for you well enough. If you've got any questions, ask away, and that's it. May your business thrive. Take care. Cheers.